What is up, guys? Argue back again, and in this video I kind of wanted to talk about NHL 13, GM Connected, discuss that with you guys, see what you guys are thinking, and maybe talk a little bit about the off season here and what's been really going on this summer in hockey news. So first of all, I don't know if you guys have been following the NHL 13 trailers. Been reading up on NHL 13, checking out GM Connected, the deep dive video, which was extremely cool. I'm actually very interested in GM Connected because bringing the GM series online is going to make it a lot funner. It's going to make people want to play it a lot longer, a lot more. Because let's be honest, you play GM mode, you sim one season, you pick a new team, you sim another season. You win the playoffs however many times, you do a fantasy draft, you win that way, and then after that it's not that fun anymore. But if you're doing GM Connected and you're going to be playing with friends and building your teams up against other players' teams, whoa, I can't even speak right now. That's not just the computer, because I don't know if you guys noticed, even on Superstar mode and the hardest GM difficulty, you still win a lot of your games simming, even if you have a horrible team. Like, for instance, I had the top team as the Oilers. My contract was up, so I decided to go to a team that needed rebuilding. I ended up picking, well, it was a fantasy draft, but on the same note, it's still talking about simming. I ended up picking Philly, who finished last in the season before. All I did in the whole season was pick up Adam Larson, who was an 88 overall. I didn't change any other aspect of the team. Picked up Adam Larson, finished first. I didn't win the cup, but I finished first in the league, which, changing nothing, just one player, come on, one player can't make that huge of a difference. Like, even if you had Crosby, like, throwing Crosby on Edmonton's not going to make Edmonton finish first. One player can't do that. It's a team effort. So, I don't know. Playing with GM Connected is going to be pretty cool, considering there's going to be one GM for every team, that's obvious. But then, let's say I'm the GM of the Oilers, and I want you guys to play with me. I can invite you guys onto my team, and we can play like an OTP game. So, like, whenever we have a game or whenever we get people on, I'll set up as a goalie, somebody will set up as right wing, and we'll play. Maybe we'll play against somebody else, another team that's set up like us. Maybe we'll just play against the computers. But you guys are just like players that I signed. I'm still the GM of the team. You guys are just kind of like signed onto my team to play whenever you're on. So like, some of you guys might be like, "Whoa, that's weird. I don't want to play like that." So there is different ways to play. There's head-to-head versus the computer. There's head-to-head versus your buddy. There's simming. There's OTP, and then there's the new coach a game where you pick the strategies, how your team attacks the zone, how your team defends, how your breakouts work. I don't think many people will be using that, to be honest. Who wants to sit on the bench and just constantly change that for their lines? Maybe some people do. It might be an interesting aspect to somebody who likes the coaching aspect of the game. But I like playing, I'm not going to lie. So now you guys are probably thinking, what if somebody joined and they just stopped playing, they're inactive, the league's ruined, just like the online leagues they have in NHL 12 right now. You guys might have some inactive player, and it's just really ruining all your guys' games. And maybe he played 4 games against somebody, but he hasn't played 4 games against another person. It's ruining the stats. It's ruining the records of everybody in the league. Well, now in GM Connected, I like this. I like what they added here. If, let's say, I am the commissioner of the league, I start it up. I say, okay, we got a week's range of games that you can play up till. So let's say you started on the 1st, you have to the 7th. Maybe you only have 3 games in that week, but you can play. You can only play those 3 games. You can't go out of that week. Now I set a time limit. Maybe I'll set 2 days. So you have 2 days to play all the games in that week. They're going to make it bigger. Like, they'll probably make it you can play as many games in a month as you want, and however time limit you want. But I like this. So, like, if the 2 days were up, you didn't play your games, they just get simmed. So this is completely cutting out the inactive player. If they're not there playing, their games are getting simmed. As for trading, I'm not too sure how that would work with trade deadline. If somebody paid played past the trade deadline. They probably have an option to make it so like you stop at the trade deadline, something like that. But that's the one thing that's kind of confusing me. And like with free agents, is it going to be the first person on, and if he sims, is he going to be the one to get him, or like if he sims, is the free agent going to give the other teams a chance to offer him a contract too? There's still a lot that hasn't been said, but I'm definitely getting excited, and I definitely want to start a league up with my channel, you guys. So if you guys are being active on my channel, you guys are showing me some support, I will definitely hit you guys up. I might even start a Google Doc, we'll file down for some teams. I'm also going to be in another league with Decasaurus Rex, which he will be the commissioner of, but I want to start one for my own channel. I'll let you know more on the other league with Decasaurus, because it's pretty cool. It's set up, we got about 20 players right now, so if we can get that many on my league, that'd be pretty sick. I know you guys are up for it. Unfortunately, this will only be on Xbox, but this video is wrapping up. Thanks for watching, guys. If you got any feedback, let me know. If not, show me some support, drop a comment and a like if you enjoyed.